everybody. This video I'm going to be continuing my trilogy on money saving tips, and this one is about dining. My previous video was about planning, so please check that out. First up, please, if you like this video, it'd be great if you give me a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. Also, check out my Facebook page at Shelby Frick with Vacation with the Magic, and my Instagram and my Twitter. All that information, and my blog, all my information is down below. Mouse saving, right? Money saving tips for Walt Disney World. Mouse saving, that would be an interesting take. Okay, so money saving tips in the dining area. It's not a genre. I'm done. Money saving tips for dining. First up, I have grocery delivery. Now, if you drive, you don't need this part, but if you fly like we do, we use Garden Grocer, and I really like Garden Grocer. It has been a staple every time we go. When the kids were little, we ordered wipes and diapers and snacks like the squeezy applesauces and goldfish crackers and water bottles and Gatorade for my husband and I. And now that the kids are older, we just get a case of water and Gatorade for the room, and we put the water in the mini fridge and take it in with us into the parks every day to save on money. And it's great, and then make sure that my kids are hydrated. So absolutely love it. There are other options as well. There's Instacart, which I have friends that swear by, and Amazon Prime Now, which I also have friends, they swear by that as well. So that is a great way to save some money. How does that tie in? Well, you can save on snacks. You can order snacks. And my number 2 tip is you can make your own food. Not many people know that you can take food into Walt Disney World. You can take a little soft-sided cooler in with you. As long as you don't have any glass, you're pretty good to go. So you can pack sandwiches and, lunch, dinner, snacks and drinks, like I said, for, a quick lunch. And then, fold up your little cooler and put it in your backpack and just go. Or if you also are going to make your own food, maybe you have a kitchenette. Maybe you're staying at Art of Animation Suites or All-Star Music Suites. Or maybe you're staying at a more of a deluxe villa resort that has a full kitchen. Then you can go back midday and, make dinner. Or sometimes I know people who, when they drive, they bring a crock pot and they put food in the crock pot for the day, and then when dinner is ready when they get back to the room. So if you're driving, obviously you're not doing the grocery delivery. Maybe you would, but it would probably, not probably, erase that, go back. It would be cheaper if you visited one of the many grocery stores within the area on your drive through. My number 3 tip is to bring your own snacks, as we said before in the first 2 tips. So you can bring anything you want. I mean, I'd say ice cream, but within reason. But once again, you can bring whatever you want. When I went in October by myself, I packed in my suitcase, I packed a box of granola bars. And then I had those with me throughout the day when I was, so you could easily do that. So that will save you some money. Number 4 tip is to bring your own refillable water bottle into the park. Refillable water bottle into the parks. I apologize. You can do this at water fountains you can refill, excuse me, and quick service locations as well. They will give you cups of water. Slowly, sometimes, well, it depends on the quick service, but they used to be big, and now they're like diminishing on the size of cups of water. And sometimes you'll walk into a quick service location. I've seen this at Casey's in the Magic Kingdom, and they will have a tray of just cups of water that you can just go in and grab. So you could do that, and you could put them in your water bottle if you like. I recommend, though, if you're bringing a refillable water bottle, to bring one with like a Brita. I had one here a minute ago. My kids use them. It has the filter, and then you change out the filter. And if you don't do that, because that tends to get rid of some of the taste, you also should bring flavor packets. Country Time lemonade makes a great one. I found a Snapple one. I don't do artificial sweetener, so I found a Snapple one that has no artificial sweetener in it that I can use. Or you can, if you do artificial sweetener, the little drops, you can find them, in the Kool-Aid aisle, and that will help because Florida water, especially like Disney World water, has a funky taste, so that will help out a lot. My number 5 tip for money saving with dining is sharing a meal at a quick service location, or adults can order the kids' meal at a quick service location. And this is great if you are paying out of pocket. And I do find the portions to be big, so it is fantastic, especially like at Columbia Harbor House. They had this like land and sea option on the kids' meal with chicken nuggets and fish and fries and everything. And you could easily share that, or, as an adult, that's plenty of food. Number 6, also at quick service locations, you can order entree only instead of the combo meal. Not many people notice. I can't talk. Not many people know less. I'm trying to rush through. I apologize. So you go up and there's the menu and it has a combo. So you get, for example, a burger and fries, and then you order in your drink. So the combo would be the burger and the fries. Well, you can order just the burger and not get the side. And it usually knocks off about $1.50 to $2 per, whatever, depending on what the main item is for the entree. So that helps out a lot as well. Now, number 7 tip for saving money and dining at Walt Disney World, and this is one of my favorite tips. Epcot, except for summer, seems to be having a festival year-round, so this helps out a lot. But you don't need a festival year, I guess so. Is to snack your way around the world. Snack your way around Epcot. World Showcase, usually. It's, like I said, great for festivals because you hit the little booths that are out front and you sample here and there, and that's your meal. And the portions are pretty good. I mean, sometimes they're dinky small, but sometimes they're not. And you can share those as well, which works out really great. Now, if you are not going during a festival time, there are little places. There's the bakery in France, which is fantastic to do this at. There's the one in Norway. It is undergoing a refurb right now, but they opened up a little one for temporary right now. So there's that. Sunshine Seasons in Future World. Germany has a great little area as well with pretzels and stuff like that. There's a great little kiosk in front of the America Pavilion. So there are fantastic ways that you can snack your way around the World Showcase around Epcot. Piggybacking kind of sort of on this is my number 8 tip, and that is eating tapas style at Disney Lounges and Bar. And what is tapas style? Tapas style is small plates. So at a lot of the lounges and bars like the Hollywood Brown Derby and Hollywood Studios, or Primetime Cafe and Hollywood Studios, the Territory Lounge at the Wilderness Lodge, the Nomad Lounge at Tiffin's and Animal Kingdom. I have a whole list here. I'll put that down. That will be my blog. Trader Sam's at the Poly. They have little small plate apps, but they're not they're a little bit more than apps type of food. So they are cheaper than an entree and still yet filling and still delicious. My number 9 tip for saving money on dining is to have a late breakfast or a brunch buffet. So that would also be like a late breakfast, but sometimes brunch has lunch things in there too. And so if you plan your day that you get up and then you hit rise and then you have a late big meal, that is your breakfast and your lunch, and that'll tide you over till dinner. And it works out really well. There's a breakfast buffet at the Wave and Kona Cafe at the Polynesian Resort, the Poly. It's fantastic for this. So it is great. Boma's breakfast buffet at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. So my number 10 tip is if you are an annual pass holder, Florida resident, DVC, you can get the Tables in Wonderland card. Now, what is the Tables in Wonderland card? Tables in Wonderland card, it's a card, and you pay for the card. And then, for example, a restaurant can offer 10% off at dinner and 20% off at lunch, or whatever the restaurant is offering. So you do get a discount with your meal, depending on the restaurant, and also depends on how much the discount is. If you qualify for, if you're an AP, DVC, or Florida resident, if you're an AP or DVC, then I'm sure you've done the math 20 times over. If you're a Florida resident, do the math first to see if it makes sense for you to get the card. Because I just had a client travel and their trip wasn't long enough, I would say. Like if they had like 2 more days in there with a couple like bigger meals, then the card would have made sense. Like they wouldn't have made their money back just from what they paid from the card on discounts, if that makes sense. All right, 11 and 12. They go to number 11 is don't buy the Disney dining plan. So don't get the Disney dining plan if you don't eat a lot. And number 12 is get the Disney dining plan if you do eat a lot. Currently, we do get the Disney dining plan because we have a character meal for breakfast, usually because that's what we do. And then we sit down for dinner. So we always do sit down breakfast and sit down dinner. And we know where we're eating and we know our breaks. And it's nice to just go in and this is where we're eating and relax and not stress out about eating. So that's fantastic. Now, will we always have the dining plan? No. Excuse me. It's going to get wonky because my daughter just turned 10, so she's a Disney adult. Now my son eats more than my daughter, so I'm not worried about. But we'll see how it goes this time because she is a Disney adult. She's also adventurous in her eating as well, so hopefully it works out. But you can check out online. There is a great website that you put in where you're eating, and it spits out if it's worth it or not for you to get the dining plan. So check that out. I'll put that information in my blog as well. So you can go there if you would like to see where to go for that. That is it for money saving tips for Disney dining. I hope they helped you. I rushed through because I don't want this video to be an hour long. I'm so afraid, and I've noticed that I can tend to go on. And I don't want that to be. I just want it to be simple and quick, and this is how I save money, and here we go. If you have any money-saving tips and you would like to share, please comment down below. I would love to hear them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.